Hello, Internet Nation. I was gonna talk about something, but literally forgot because I started thinking about my headphones and other stuff. I'm just gonna ramble until I remember. I'm feeling really nauseous right now. Does that have something to do with my roommate? I don't know. I remember coming into my room. It's really hot. Oh, I remember now. I was thinking about this because I just turned off my heater, and my heater is one of those gas heaters, and it's like a little heater you plug in. It's a little gas heater, and I always worry that it's gonna blow up one day because it's a gas heater, and it almost never gets turned off because as soon as you turn it off, the room is freezing again. I mean, ironically, it's sitting on top of another heater, like, you know, the actual radiator for the room, but because a cheap Jew owns this building, they don't turn the heat on at all. I mean, they do, but it only really works for downstairs, the area, the little shared space area. As soon as like you enter my building, there's like where the front door is, and then you have to go through the first door. There's a little space, and then there's a second door, and then in that space there's the stairs for my floor, and then two doors for the main floor. And that's the only room, that's where the thermostat is. So when that room says it's 65 degrees, and the heater just turns off because it's warm, and you know, fuck you and your house. Fuck the fact that you have windows and this room doesn't, and it's like small and confined and it gets warmer than the rest of the house. Fuck you. Stay cold, but still pay us for heat. So I oftentimes worry about my heater burning up, just randomly just exploding and just lighting my room on fire. And I worry that that might happen one day and I won't be here because I feel like there are just too many things to do. For one, I would have to find Cthulhu because I feel like my only options are get out with Cthulhu or stop the fire. If you stop the fire, nobody dies. You don't lose all your shit. You don't lose your house. And a lot of the times, it's doable. Like, if the radiator does explode, like, if the radiator's on fire, I could just throw a comforter over that. But if the radiator explodes, and then, I don't know, there's a bigger explosion, because actually I should keep my cans, because I have the radiator that barely comes on, and then there's some skateboards, and then my work table, and then right next to that are my cans of Mr. Super Clear, which I assume will explode if they get too hot, so let me just move those right fucking now. I like how this one is warm. They're flammable. I don't know if anybody knows if cans of spray stuff explode when they get warm. Please let me know because I don't know, and that's something I should know. I put them back on the table they were on, but not next to the radiator. They're on the other side of Bakugo. I have a painting of Bakugo, and they're on one side, now they're on the other. So anyway, I think I accidentally predicted. I just realized that this video is probably going to get cut short because I have two 20-minute videos that I've been uploading slowly throughout the day. So yeah, I think I accidentally predicted the death of my friend's cat because I remember a while ago I had a dream and we were living, me, my old roommate, and Tati were living in this house. It was like a 2-story house. And then the house, I remember going to my neighbor's house because my neighbor was asleep. And they, live far, far away. Not far, far away. We're on this side of the yard. And then there's, a big yard that's, what's a good park to describe it? I don't know any good small parks. But, the playground near my mom's house on 227th-ish, Bronx Park, East Park. There's a little kiddie park there, so it's about the size of that. My house is where the kiddie swings are, and then my neighbor's house is where the adult swings are, so the other side of the park. That gives you a relative idea. You probably don't know that park, but just picture a park. Just picture like a kid park. And like I'm running from my house to my neighbor's house because my neighbor, like something sparked in their house. Their cable box, water dripped in it and it sparked and then set their house on fire. So I was trying to sneak into their house to stop their house from getting on fire, which I did. It caught on fire, and then before they even woke up, I put the fire out after sneaking into their house, and then snuck out of their house and went back to my house. But then my house got hit by a meteorite and still caught on fire. Because, you know, what happens, happens. And I remember going into the house, and I think my 3 weasels were there, and then there was another animal, and then I think 2 cats. And one of the animals had died in the fire, I think. I don't recall if they had like actually died or if I was just looking for them, trying to confirm where all the animals were. And I remember seeing Cthulhu, Lovecraft, and Alan Poe just running around, scampering, just like freaking the fuck out, just running all over the place. And I'm like, okay, they're okay. Where are the other animals? And I think one of the animals died. And then I woke up really shaken because I thought that was like, you know, my house is going to catch on fire or one of my animals is going to be in danger sometime soon or some shit. And then, like, you know, shortly after, Fumi moves out and her house catches on fire. So now I'm just kind of like, did I kind of predict that? Which it wouldn't be. I tend to predict things all the time, but I've never predicted the death of an animal or anything. Or maybe I have predicted the death of something and just didn't take it serious because human life, fuck that, it's not my dad. The fuck I care for. Why are you hot, bro? My phone just told me it's hot. Like, it's literally sitting here up against some fucking UV resin to hold it up because the pop socket I put on the back ain't doing that anymore. So why are you, it's not even plugged into charge. So why are you hot? So I think I accidentally predicted that. And, like, it wasn't any of my animals directly. I just had the feeling that somebody had died when the meteorite hit the house. And then woke up just feeling, like, a little humored. Because it was kind of like, oh, you can ever save these types of situations. Because I put in work. I literally broke into my neighbor's house to put the fire out. Oh, I'm feeling really nauseous now. I mean, I've been feeling nauseous for a while. I was feeling nauseous since I was talking to Leon in front of his building. I was saying like, ooh, I feel kind of nauseous. It's the way I feel sometimes when I wake up and I haven't eaten and then I like just throw up, which I might actually throw up because I came home and drank some water and I wanted to get something more, but I kind of am, I don't know, because I needed to buy something off Amazon, but I only had enough on my card to get the thing. Like, I had to scrounge together my pennies and shit to buy a paper and then use my card to buy another paper because I could only really afford the one paper if I wanted to get the thing off of Amazon because my Amazon Prime expires tomorrow and then I won't be able to get one-day shipping on the item, which I don't need one-day shipping, but I also bought this item on AliExpress in September and I don't know, maybe I'm not fucking myself hard enough. Like, it was in September. Literally, there's been something I ordered off of AliExpress just sitting at your local distribution center since October 10th. 20th. And now this one is just sitting at the local distribution center since November 2nd. And I'm just like, okay, so this shipped with this seller. And it's been sitting at the local distribution center. Like, literally, there are 4 orders. All of which shipped from the same carrier. Just sitting. That one, the first one to get to the local distribution center has just been sitting. So I'm like, okay, I really need this mold so I can finish my secret project, who is literally standing right behind my phone staring at me right now. And I'm like, I need this, and I can't find it on any site, which a whole other thing I wanted to talk about, because earlier I wanted to go on a rant about like how it's a little fucked up if you're an artist will request something. They're like, hey, I'm looking for this thing. And then you send them something that isn't that thing. Like, I was looking for a wing mold, and they sent me links to other wing molds that weren't even the same wing. And it's like, I need this wing mold specifically because it has the same wing in different sizes, so I can decide. Just like I got this ring mold. Wing mold, ring mold, irony. I got this ring mold that has 2 different types of rings in various sizes. So I could find which one would make the perfect sized halo. Get various sized wings so you could find the right pair of wings, you know? And they weren't even the right wings. So I'm like, that seems a little offensive to recommend something different to an artist. Not even like, oh, I can't find what you're looking for, so here's something similar. Just recommend it when it's like, I wanted that wing specifically. These wings don't even look like them, and you don't have the option for sizes, because it's like, Corpse has a very specific head. And I need them to be a specific size to get that specific imagery, because she's based off of Lord Conti, and the wings are basically like those lights that he has on his head, you know? So they can't just be too small or too big or too bulky or not proportioned correctly if they're there to mimic the lights on his head. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a stickler artist. Maybe that's just me as a person who thinks it's a little messed up to try and give people the things that they're not asking for. Like if somebody's like, I want size 11 Nikes, and you get them size 9 Adidas, like, what am I going to do with these Pumas? Like, if you want some Michael Jordan shoes, but I'm like, here you go, these are made by Rihanna. It's not the same. It's not the same, and now I feel like you're not listening to me, and like my feelings don't matter. But that's only in that situation. Me asking for a certain type of mold, which I already know is hard to find. Granted, somebody was like, you mean this? And I was just like, I went on the quest. I looked everywhere. Why did I not see these from Amazon that I could have had 3 months ago? Granted, they did cost more because I paid like $3 for the set of 4 I ordered off of AliExpress. And all I know is that this one also comes with 4. Actually, no, that was 4. I said 3, but I meant 4. 3 others? 3 others. Did I say 3 others? That one has 3 others that it comes with. And this one has 4 that it comes with. So both are 4. I understand I said that very confusedly. Don't mind me. I have a headache. And I'm very out of it. But, aw, man. Oh, wait, no, the ball's still there. The ball for this ring likes to fall out. And I don't like that. Because then your rings fall out your nose. So anyway, I ordered it. Managed to like line everything up. Kind of robbed the store again for 2 cents this time. But whatever. Whatever. So anyway. I guess I didn't really have much to say about the whole cat situation. I just wanted to acknowledge that I might have predicted foreseeing the death of a loved one. And it upsets me. Like, I don't want my pets to die, but I also don't want the pets that I know, because this was a person that's very special to me. Even if, like, my communication sucks and I have a hard time making friends, this is still somebody very special to me, who probably also knows that they're very special to me. But also, because like I used to hang around them all the time. Like, oh, are you sitting in the kitchen? Well, I'm gonna sit in the kitchen too. I don't know if she ever caught that, because I definitely don't be in the kitchen now that she ain't here. But I would just be like, yeah, I'll just chill in the kitchen. I'll come work out here to hang out with you. I'm like, oh, you want to crash on my bed? That's cool. That's fine. I love you. Let's just snuggle. Yeah, it's weird. No, it's not weird, but it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's not weird. It's nice. We had a nice relationship. So they're very special to me. So I'm just like, oh, you lost your baby? I mean, that baby was kind of my baby too. And now I'm just like, but are you okay? Because she's a really strong individual. So I hope she took the time to, like, grieve the loss of her precious fur baby. Because I know in African cultures, she's African. She's Nigerian. Nigerian, right? I believe. No, not Nigerian. Different part of Africa. Might be Nigerian. I forget right now. It'll probably come to me later, and I'll probably feel like a huge idiot that doesn't know my friends. But her family is from part of Africa, so they have very African upbringing and whatnot. So, like, a lot of her family would be like, oh, it's just a cat. It's not that important. But, like, you know, to somebody like me, where all I have is Cthulhu, and the only reason I'm still alive is Cthulhu, I totally get it. Like, I don't know how I would process life. How does one continue to live without the reason for life? I mean, he wasn't her reason for life. But, I mean, just me. If that were to happen to me, I don't know what I would do, because I literally have nothing that keeps me going. Other than the fact that I have to take care of this little booty hole. Let me go find my little booty hole. My little booty hole. My little butt nugget. Come here, butt nugget. My sleepy butt nugget. Now wake you. Now wake my little butt nugget. You guys know Cthulhu. This is my reason for life. For the time being, anyway, because I lost meaning a long time ago, and then I got Cthulhu, and now I fucked up by giving myself new meaning and getting Cthulhu. I could have just been ferretless and have no purpose in life and just have killed myself already. But no, had to go fuck around and get a child that I'm illegally responsible for, and since I have no friends that could take care of her, I'm just stuck with this responsibility and this forced life and shit. Yeah, I know, I'm so happy that you're here too. You're just gonna sneeze right into my kisses. Precious little. So yeah. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I keep dwelling on it, so I guess I should just talk about it. But there isn't really much to say. A lot didn't happen in that dream, or it's too long for me to remember what happened in that dream. Either way, I'm happy it wasn't Cthulhu, but I'm sad that it was a babe that I know. You know? He was like my nephew. I love that cat. We used to hang out. He used to come chill in my room. He would nap on my bed. And then meow when he wanted to get out. It was nice. Look at that bump. That bump looks so less angry. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's so hot in here. I turned the heater off, but it's still so hot. And as soon as I point this fan at me, I'm gonna be cold. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to eat. I don't want any lo mein, and I'm out of ices, and I don't want any ice cream. I just want some fruit. I probably should choose food over drugs, but I don't know. Aside from the physical drawbacks of not eating, that sucks less than the physical drawbacks of not smoking. Because when I don't smoke, I get really angry and antsy, and I'm more likely to cut and cry and have panic attacks and just completely freak out and not be able to deal with anything. But when I'm hungry, I'm just hungry. I'm easily agitated, but I'm easily agitated when I'm sober too. Were you staring at me like that? She was like, hungry. Hungry is an understatement. So it's always been easier to choose, like, drugs over food. But I also have, like, leftover lo mein and dry cereal, I guess. Which is better than nothing. I just need to eat something, but you see the problem here? Like, right now, when I'm feeling nauseous, and, like, I should eat something, or at the very least drink something, I'll share a secret with you guys. I'm not hungry. So even if my body is sitting here like, bro, you need to put something in me more than that one little bowl of lo mein we had for dinner last night. Like, you need to give me some actual substance. And I'm like, I bet. Have an appetite then. Don't feel uncomfortable when I start chewing food. Don't sit there and tell me you don't want to swallow. Like, if you want me to put, like, I don't have any saline solution. I don't have a plastic bag with a needle and a feeder to inject into you. Goddamn, I wish I did, because it's like, man, about to call Fumi. Be like, yo, bring me some saline solution, because I don't feel like eating and I'm trying to go on a fast or some shit. That is precious bean. Is that a whisker in your mouth? That's just a short whisker. That's it. That is a short whisker. I didn't mean to pull your whisker. I'm so sorry. The little face she made when I pulled her whisker, she was like, bro, what the fuck? It looked like it was coming out her mouth. It's so short. Why is your whisker so short? You better not have burned it off. She loves burning her whiskers off for some reason. But anyway, I'm a psychic genius. That's the moral of the story. Too long didn't read. I'm a genius and psychic. Straight face. So yeah, until next time, know that you are loved. Yeah, you're loved. Yeah. You put your little face there. Yeah. You were loved by this guy. Maybe this girl. I don't know. She's a little indifferent. Do you have snacks? Do you have snacks and smelly feet? Because if you have snacks and smelly feet and a nice flat male chest, she might love you too. She might. Especially if you have snacks. Especially if you have smelly feet. God, she loves her some smelly sneakers. That is her 4x4. Maybe one day I'll make a video about how I find inanimate objects more attractive than human males. But that's a topic for another day. Anyway, till next time, know that you are loved. If not by you, and nobody else, this guy loves and appreciates you. Can you stop clawing my stomach, please? I'll put you down on the floor in a second. Let me finish my outro. Alright, bye.